Hello traders, welcome to the recap for the 19th of February using our Elite Range Bar system. And I'm glad to get this one done for you today. I haven't got quite as many recaps done lately as I'd like, even though I have been trading, just because I've been working on another trading project that's been taking a lot of my time, but it is something I'm really excited about, so might be able to introduce that sometime in the coming weeks. But as far as today's trading went, it was a fairly straightforward day for the most part. Definitely some good trades. I made one big mistake, as you'll see at the end of the day, where I missed a high quality trading opportunity because I had taken a riskier trade beforehand. And it's definitely something where if I had been playing things a little bit more conservatively, I definitely would have got that trade and I could have had an excellent runner. So I was a little bit frustrated with that, but you know, mistakes are sometimes made, and as long as you can be positive each day, that's what really matters. So it started off here that we had a pretty picture-perfect short in here at Frankfurt Open, and the pattern in here is something that we can sometimes trade. Normally a little bit riskier, but because of the timing of it, the timing was ideal. And definitely with the good move that we had initially, I was hoping for more downside. So it didn't happen. I only got 9 pips on that. I had to give up a little bit, waiting on the pullback to see if we would get another move lower. And from there, there was no other trades during Frankfurt hour, but we did have some pretty ideal ones come up as we got into London Open. And the first one I took here, I was a little bit frustrated with as well, just because I got taken out by my spread. I entered on this bar here. Had my stop right down this blue line, and so I just barely got taken out on that before price popped right back up again. But when it did pop back up, I did get back on and I tried that long for a second time. So, you know, there is a lesson in there in terms of if your trading setup is not invalidated, even if even if you're wrong on one of your entries, even if you took a loss, it doesn't mean necessarily the entire setup is no longer a good trading opportunity. So when I saw that opportunity come up again, I did take it without hesitation. And we stalled a little bit at the 33.50 level, but with the good move up that we had, and it had only been in about 5 minutes there, a slight stall, and then it burst up right to the top, right to the highs. And based on the price action, based on the range that we were putting in, it made sense just to take my pips right on the extreme there as soon as we started to have a little bit of bearish price action, rather than waiting and seeing if we break through like I normally would like to. From there, unfortunately, no trades on the move down nor the bump up here before we did have some news coming in that really shook up the market, some massive volatility right off the bat. And after things had shaken out a little bit, we had come down. We did have a good opportunity to get short in here, pull back right to the 33.50 level, pretty ideal opportunity. It was something where I waited a little bit for a bit of extra confirmation, got in, was hoping that I caught the exact point where it was going to break. As it turned out, it came all the way back and almost stopped me out, but the 33.50 held, and we did move down. Again, I was looking for a pretty good move lower. We didn't get the follow through I was hoping for, so I just took 11 pips on that once we started to come back up. And from there, as you know, I don't usually trade this time in here, the London lunch, but we did have a nice little move up at the New York Open 1, and it was pretty easy to get in on the follow through of that leg, so catching the second leg of the move, which went up for some pretty excellent pips, 14 pips. So on a day like this, you know, that's definitely not a bad amount to bank. There weren't many huge runs to be had, at least until this one that I said I missed. Basically, I got a little bit greedy. I took a trade that was very aggressive that I probably shouldn't have taken right into this previous low here in what was looking to be a potential uptrend. But I thought I would give this a try, and if it failed, then I would probably be able to get long. But obviously the mistake I made is that I was still in it when the long opportunity came up. And so the long opportunity got me out, but I did not reverse. And I should have. I had an opportunity to reverse. I was hoping for a little bit more of a pullback. It didn't happen, and then price got away from me. And this was quite a good trade here that could have been some excellent pips. But overall, you know, certainly not a bad day. 6 trades, 4 wins, a couple losses for 44 pips. if I catch that last trade, maybe it's 60, 70 pips. But like I said before, still a good day, still positive. So no real regrets, even though I did make a mistake or two on the day. So hopefully you guys found this video useful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.